question, we're going to find the coordinates of the points on the curve where the gradient is equal to 9. So whenever you have to work out the gradient of a curve, you need to differentiate, okay? So that's what I'm going to do first. So I've just rewritten out the equation of the curve, y equals x cubed minus 3x minus 8, and so I'm going to differentiate, okay? So work out dy by dx. So to do that, I need to take the power on the first term, so positive 3, and multiply this by the number in front. So it's like 1x cubed. So 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, and the power decreases by 1. So 3 take away 1 is 2, so we now have 3x squared. Next, if we differentiate this term, remember the power here is a positive 1. We just don't usually write it in, okay? So positive 1 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 3. And again, the power decreases by 1. So 1 take away 1 is 0, okay? But you don't actually need to write x to the power of 0, because anything to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. And if you multiply negative 3 with 1, you get negative 3, okay? So you can just leave it as negative 3. And when we differentiate the last term, this time it's a constant. And whenever you differentiate a constant, the answer is always 0, okay? So this part disappears. So here we found the derivative. So this is an expression for the gradient of the curve at any point, okay? And in the question, we've been told that the gradient is equal to 9. So the next thing you can do is write your expression, your derivative, 3x squared minus 3, and put it equal to 9. Okay, so now we have an equation in x that we can solve, okay? And that will give us two x values, and it will help us find the coordinates of the points that they asked at the beginning, okay? So to solve this equation, I'm going to add 3 to both sides, so that 3x squared is equal to 12. Then I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by 3, so x squared is equal to 4. And then the opposite of squaring is square rooting, okay? So the square root of 4 is going to be positive or negative 2. As remember, whenever you square root, you get two answers, a positive or a negative, okay? So we've got two values of x, okay? So let's take when x is equal to positive 2 to start with. We need to work out the corresponding y value to go with the x value. And to do that, you have to substitute your x value back into the equation of the curve up here. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite the equation of the curve, but when I have the letter x, I'm going to replace it with positive 2. So y equals 2 cubed, take away 3 multiplied by 2, take away 8. And then I just have to calculate this. So 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. And remember, you're subtracting 8. So the answer is just negative 6. So when x is equal to positive 2, y is equal to negative 6. Okay, so there's the coordinate of our first point, okay? Now to find the next one, we have to take our second value of x. Okay, so this time when x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to negative 2 cubed, take away 3 lots of negative 2, take away 8. Okay, remember I'm just replacing the x values in this equation up here with negative 2. Okay, I'm switching x for negative 2 and then I'm going to calculate it. So negative 2 cubed is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which is negative 8. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6, and remember you're subtracting 8. Okay, so if we have negative 8 take away 8, we have negative 16, but we're adding 6, so it's going to be negative 10. Okay, so there's the second point. When x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to negative 10.